It looks like we have about it. How everybody's doing. I hope everybody is blessed and highly safe. First and foremost, Father God, what is the desire of your servant today, Father God? Allow me to show up and show out for you. Show up in the spirit of you and not of my flesh, less of me, more of you, God. So, I am Queen. I'm a publisher. This is the Q&A. I am doing a Q&A for 30 minutes today. I get the aspect as the author, publisher, self-publisher, marketing, promoting, advertising, schemes and scams that goes on in the industry, best-selling information, traditional versus self-publishing. Also, I speak about traditional and generational curses and spiritual warfare. All right, so as we get started today, the topic will be definitely I will be doing the presentation again. The volume was lacking. I really don't know why. So I'm going to make sure that I do it again and the volume is better. So y'all just give me a minute. I probably will do it sometime this week or maybe next Monday. But I will be giving the presentation for the Academy once again. The first person upload the even was good, but the first person. So I will be going over that one more time. So if anybody is interested in asking any questions, remember that we stream on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Restream, and we are featured on Zoom. Okay. So if you are interested in asking any questions, please do ask any questions that you like. We are here for 30 minutes today, usually for an hour. But if we are not on here when you come on, please do make sure that you comment in the comments and ask your question on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Restream, or you can also click on the Facebook page, which is Toy Grand, which you can see at the number. Okay, what we would like to do is go to that, and then you can click on the link that is up under the flyer, which is right here. So you will see this flyer that has of my background, and you can click on that, and then you can click on the link and come into the Zoom and ask questions online if you're interested. So if not, and we are no longer on here, don't forget again to ask the questions in the comments. I will either answer it in the comments or I will come on the next following day and answer your question. Okay. So, the information that we would like to share today is, this is well, they have to check. Sure. You are being present. All right, so our topic is okay, so we'll talk about how to keep money to make sure that you can purchase your books and being able to stay available for customers that may want your product and things that you can do to go out and scout yourself and network in keeping your books in other stores and things like that. Okay, so keeping money for your books. When you first start as an author, it is important to please you start, save a certain amount of money that you would like to put toward your copy that you will be purchasing. Some companies give free copies for books when you first start, and that's something I do. I give free copies for books because sometimes, as an author, you may not have any money because you have spent your money to the book or whatever. And other certain things like bills, things that come up like that. So I just want to make sure that my author has a good start. So I always make sure that I give them copies. So you would get a certain amount of free copies from me when you first start. So that will give you a boost on starting off if you don't have books, or even if you do. Because if you do, then you will be able to, if you do, then you will be able to purchase more books, and that will incorporate the books that I give you, which will incorporate more revenue. So with that being said, incorporating more revenue, you will sell those books that you receive from me, and also you will sell the books that you have if you have other books as well. With those books that you sell, you want to make sure that you take that portion and put it directly back in and go purchase books again. So say if you bought, I gave you 25 books, okay? So I gave you 25 books. So I gave you 25 books and you bought 25 books. So let's put that on. And then when you purchased your copy, say that the book sells for, say the book sells for $20. So I think it's $20. You bought 25 and I gave you 25. So that's 50 copies times 20. Okay. So that's gonna put you at $1,000. So you want to take that $1,000 and you are going to put that directly back in and then purchase books off of that $1,000. Okay. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this every time, but you do have to do it your first time. So then after you do it the first time, then you would take a portion of what you receive back after you get the sales of your book, and you will put half of that up, and then you will put the other half in. So, okay, so we bought $1,000 worth. $1,000 worth, we will say the book is $8. So 1,000 divided by 8. That's 125 copies times 125 times 20 is $2,500. You can take that and split that in half, put up your other half, and then buy more books. So you made 2,500. You get 1,000. The company gets 1,000. and split the 5,250. Okay, so you will be putting $1,250, $1,250 away, and putting $1,250 towards books. Okay, so pretty much you're gonna get the same amount that you did when you bought the $1,000 book. $1,000 worth of books, because you only got from that. Last time we put in 1,000. This time we're gonna put in 1,200 times 8. I mean, excuse me, sorry, divided by 8. 150. Okay, you're gonna get 150 copies this time. So you're gonna take those 150 copies times 20. That's $3,000. Now I'm just moving up a little bit. Put 1,500 up. Put 1,500 in for your books. Okay, and you keep going from there. But don't limit yourself, because if you have it, I would take, say we made 3,000, I'll take 2,000 and put 2,000 towards the books and put 1,000 away. Okay, or you can take $1,000 and put towards the books, put 2,000 away, whichever one. But in that portion of time, you can do that about 6 times, and you'll accumulate the money that is going to be the revenue that you will constantly rotate back into your copies. Okay, I know sometimes selling books will be a little slow, but if you are setting up book signings, interviews, podcasts, news interviews, and things like that, you will be able to accumulate the sales that you need to pretty much pick up, sell those copies, and return that revenue and rotate it so that you can receive revenue for books. Because I see a lot of people that state that they don't have money to buy books, and I understand that's their ideal. And we got other things to do, but the one thing that you don't do, if you cannot, is do not incorporate the business money with the personal concept of, so that you'll be able to have to see your revenue. And also bookkeeping and information about how many books you're selling and things like that. But your distributor should keep up with that information as well. Because if you're working with a distributor that prints copies out for you to sell copies, which I think Amazon does that, but I don't know if Amazon does it because I don't deal with it like that. So I deal with a bigger distributor. So however, ordering your books and how much ever it's costing. But I think Amazon do that. So you put the copies about how much ever you make for the copies. And then your which will be what is ordered. And then also the distributor will catch the digital books that are being bought in other cities, states, locally, nationwide, and worldwide. Let me check the time. Hold on, guys. Okay. So with that being said, and incorporating your money back into it and it catching it nationwide, locally, worldwide, and whatever, your distributor will catch your digital sale. So you will be able to incorporate that with that. And also just know that the sales that you are making digitally, and not out of hand, costs for the printer to send them out. So when selling books digitally, you will probably get less money. Well, more or less, you are. You will get less money because of a sale through the digital form of your distributor than you will pocketing the money from selling it out of hand, because you will do full profit for the money that you sell the book out of hand, but you will get a portion of the profit by the printer sending it out, because the distributor the company that wants your book contacts the distributor, which is your distributor. And then they tell them where they need to send the book to, what book it is, if you are author of more than one book, print that book out, which bond that book, and then send that book and ship that book for you without you touching it. So those are the things that you are paying for. You are paying for the fact that they are printing it, bonding it, and shipping it. Okay. So after those sales, you might get, we just said this was a $20 book, you might get a portion of $250 after all of the transaction, after all the transactions that it has to go through. So, and you have to pay those individuals for doing what they're doing for you through your distributor, which will be taken off of your quarterly amounts, everything, before you receive your net amount. So a lot of people get very disturbed about the funding that they receive from digital sales, but you have to know the sales and understand the way the distributor works in order to be able to have a better understanding on how much you're receiving. And sometimes it is pennies, but I am blessed for every penny that I receive because it is mine. So some people may be disgusted with the fact of receiving 30 cents for a book that they sold, but they're not understanding the fact you may have received 30 cents, but you sold a book in another country, literally. And also for giving good promotion and advertisement for someone else to see your product and purchase it. And it doesn't really matter if you only get 30 cents for each one of those copies that is sold in those countries, because the fact that you are able to get mobility and navigate in another state and promote is the purpose, to be able to get other people to buy millions of copies. Some people can't take the fact of receiving the lower amount of being able to gain growth, cannot gaining growth rapidly and getting disturbed and disgusted with the fact of how money is coming in. But you have to make it through the times of being able to pay for your product that you are putting out, so that you can be able to get a chance to get in a position that you're trying to get in. So at times it takes time to build the growth that you're trying to build in order for you to have the revenue that you're trying to get. But if you sell more books out of hand, you get paid twice pretty much for those books, because when you order the book from the distributor, it doesn't know who is ordering the books, whether if it's you or someone else. So if you purchase books to sell, you get paid for those books that you purchased it as well. And even though they're being printed out, hi, Becky. No, Becky. Oh, Miss Becky. Hi, Miss Becky Black. If you got any questions, love bug, you can ask anything that you want. As you know, this is a publishing room. And we come on every day for an hour. Today we'll be on for 30 minutes to an hour. It seems like I got a little bit more time. But I will be on here for 30 minutes today. So if you have any questions inquiring about being a published author, self-publisher, marketing, promoting, advertisement, The schemes and scams that goes on in the book industry, best-selling information, five-star information, traditional versus self-publishing, and also traditional generational curses and spiritual warfare. Because that's whatever you like, ma'am. And thank you for coming. So just be advised to, in selling the books that you are selling, they are being recorded too, but the printer still has to take their portion. And the fact of them shipping them to you, they have to get paid for that. So you will get a percentage for those 150 books or whatever books that you buy, 25 books, 75 books that you buy. Also off the distributor in a quarterly payment. And then you'll get your full payment from all the books that you sell. Now, in hand money is important for you to conduct it a proper way. If you take the money that you have sold your product with, which is to return back to the product, you will not be able to regain the money or anything from it if you don't invest it. So that means that you have to have a mindset to be able to save. If you are not a good saver, maybe you should have a bookkeeper. I really don't care for bookkeepers because I don't want them to have the knowledge that I don't have. I wouldn't say no, it's not okay to kind of hire someone on the side to catch the numbers, but I am catching the numbers, okay, and looking at everything. So it's important in having a bookkeeper to get those numbers, but to also have incorporation of understanding what is going on inside of your business. You can go in the books too, so that you can know where your money is going and what's coming. So, hi, welcome to the publishing room. If you have any questions, please do be advised to ask whatever you like. You can ask in the comments. We are also again streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Restream, and featuring on Zoom. So if you're interested in coming in person and asking any questions, this is a Q&A. Thank you, love, for the heart. You definitely can come in and press the link on Toya Graham. Hi, Miss Randall. You got any questions? You have any questions? You write any books? You got such a beautiful story, love it. One day though, you know. So if you got any questions, you can ask anything that you like about being an author, a self-publisher, a publisher, marketing or promoting or advertising yourself. The schemes and scams that might go on the book industry, best-selling information, five-star information, traditional or self-publishing. And also, I speak about traditional, generational curses and spiritual warfare. So if there's anything that you want to ask, maybe you can ask in the comments. Or if you want to get invited on, hey, invite on the video, or go to the posted on this with this with this logo on the back of it, and you can come on into the Zoom live and ask whatever questions you like. But if you comment in the comments, I will answer your questions. And today's topic is how to be able to rotate the money when selling books, how to keep money in your pocket and also keep money for your books, because a lot of authors complain about not having the money to purchase their books because the regular life be like, which I understand. That's usually every time you have something that you want to do. You usually have to put your money aside for your creativity and your personal life to be able to establish what you want to go. So we was explaining today how to keep money in your pocket and how to also keep money to purchase your book and rotate the money. So that's the topic today, love. Congratulations to you and Teb on y'all beautiful endeavors of the woman brunch. I wish I could make it all the way down here in the South. So if I was at home, I definitely would come, baby. But I just want to say, I will sponsor somebody. I'll buy a ticket and y'all can give it to whoever you want. So just send me, message me, and I will buy a ticket for a lady and send somebody. Okay. So I got Zelle. I'll tell you if y'all got Zelle. I don't got no cash. But I'll sponsor them to go to the events. And y'all can wrap it off or whatever you like, baby. Or if you have somebody that you know does not have the money to go and that would love to be in the building, you could definitely give them a ticket. I would love to invest into y'all love. I would invest in- Okay, congratulations. I know, right? So do it wherever you can do it. I might not be home, but I'm trying to do whatever I can. Yeah, keep going back. It definitely looks beautiful on you. Tell I love. Ain't been able to talk to her like we like her, so we can pass each other, but she know I love her. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I see them. I see you up in there doing them locks too. So maybe I can get my hair done when I come home because I don't be letting nobody do my hair. It looks good, baby. Go girl. Bust up heads out. Okay, my people. Let me see what's my time. Okay. So I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed and amazing day. Check back and listen to the replay if you're interested in the information that we shared today. We gave incredible information on how to purchase the book and re-revenue the books and to be able to put back in and take out and keep money in a bank account to be able to have books on hard times. So learn to, as I call it, recycle your money. So what you're doing is when you're buying it to purchase your product, you are spending it for that product, putting it back directly in. Sometimes it's kind of hard for us to put the money right back in because we got things to do. But you have to find some type of structure with saving money to be able to purchase your product. Because a lot of people have problems with their like beauty products, hair products, uh, clothes. So if you can't invest into your brand to be able to bring in revenue, it's kind of hard to build your brand. And sometimes we get so disgusted because we have to, handle our bills and things. And that's understood because bills still gonna come. But you just have to know how to manage the money to be able to do what you need to do because it's important to invest into you too. I'm a woman that has taken everything I got and put it into my business and had nothing. So everybody's not me, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get to where you want to go. If you could put everything that you got into somebody else's company, you could put everything you got into your own because you can never be able to step or go or leap. You wouldn't even trust in your own judgment of what you can do for yourself. You trust somebody else's judgment to put your money into investing into their company, your time, your life into them. You just gotta know sometimes that it's okay to take the leap for yourself as well. Every dollar ain't meant for somebody else. Some dollars is definitely meant for yourself. So if you take everything that you got and put it in, the only person that's gonna lose is the person that ain't trying. Okay, for real. Because if God's did this work your time, He's definitely gonna give it back. I would never be in business as long as I am if it wasn't for God. I have had my bill money I put in. Okay. So you just get to a place that if God know that you consistent and you trust it and you believe him, because the main reason as to why we make it to where we're going is because we believe. It's about the belief and the faith that we have to be able to go where we want to go. Sometimes we do not make it and get the success that we want. It's because we don't trust ourselves and trust that that money ain't going nowhere. Because if you die, you can't take that money with you. So invest it into something that's gonna bring a legacy to your family of generational wealth that nobody could ever erase. That somebody gonna constantly get something from. And give somebody some knowledge to be able to further it as well. Because I think that is why, at times we're doing like these documentaries and things about our products and our information. Is for our babies to be able to have a better understanding of what we were doing and what we were creating. So they can do the same for us if they are interested. But don't be in stuck mind to think that you're creating it only for your children. You're building a legacy for yourself. Sometimes we say we're doing it for our children. Can't get upset with your child if your child don't want your legacy. So build it for yourself first. And if someone that is loving you is interested in furthering it, they definitely will. You won't have to force it. So just keep on going, y'all. So be blessed. I love y'all. I can't really see who on here. I can't stand Facebook because they just don't be showing me. But Tamika, if you're still on here, boo, don't forget to message me. I'm definitely gonna send the money for somebody to go since I can't come. So to enjoy a beautiful brunch, because I know you ladies are gonna do a wonderful job. So if you see this baby, just make sure that you send me information of Zelle. Okay, 'cause I ain't been messing with Cash App. And love you guys. Have a blessed and amazing day. Be intentional with your time. Stay in purpose because you can. Take the lead for yourself because God said it is okay to do such, and be favorable in your own trust of your own endeavors because you can be. Let us be great. If someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you because God has definitely approved you. So go out and shine on. All right. Love ya. Bazaar. Oh, but I forgot y'all. It was time. I forgot to do my dance. It was time. It's time. It was time. Time. It was time. It was time, y'all. Have a blessed day, my love. I see you.